Well, it's 8:31, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tara Healey. I'm the program director for Mind the Moment, which is the mindfulness program of Point 32 Health, the parent company of Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Health Plan. And I'm delighted to be here with all of you as we kind of come to the end of the week um, and start our practice together and get ready for the weekend. And I thought that the check-in question this morning, I would relate it to the recent celestial event that we had, which is, quite a remarkable event, the eclipse. And whether you were participating and had glasses and able to look, or you actually traveled or you stayed local, just fill the chat with a word or a phrase that describes kind of the feeling that this event evoked in you. So again, whether you were participating or even not, but knowing that it was going on. So what's a feeling that that evoked for you? And feel free to go ahead and put that in the chat. For me, I think, the first word that sort of comes to mind is just this feeling of awe, that it's quite remarkable. But the other thing too is um, just the mystery of the universe, the vastness of the universe, um, and the fact that so many of us were participating in the same thing at the same time, viewing together, that like it just cut across all because there's so much division, I think, now in the world, like it just kind of all of that seemed to stop for a moment and just to be fully present with the experience, really related to these practices, fully mindful, aware of what was going on, aware of what it evokes in you, of the emotion that it brings forth in you. So, yeah, connected to something larger, connection, awe, a feeling of togetherness, wonder, joy, and amazement, being connected to the universe, connected. Yeah, I mean, I think that really feels like it captures so much. Um, and yeah, I was with a couple of neighbors, and I didn't have glasses, but they had extras. And, when I looked up, I mean, we just had shade just for a moment, but I looked up and it does, uh, it does evoke a sense of awe and wonder and just the feeling that we're all doing this at the same time, and we are in this really vast universe. Um, so with that, let's go ahead and get started in our practice this morning. And, you can take whatever posture is most comfortable for you. If you want to stand, if you want to sit, even lying down. Of course, the only thing that I would caution with lying down is if you're tired, it's probably might be too easy to fall asleep. So go ahead and take the posture that feels like it's going to work best for you. And just begin with 2 deep breaths. So on your own, make your exhalation a little bit longer than your inhalation. So eyes open or closed always. If they're open, gaze downward. So let's all go ahead and take a couple deep breaths. And as you settle into that, um, the final exhalation of the 2 inhalations and exhalations, really see if you can surrender your weight into the support of the surface below and into the support of the ground below, feeling that you're being held by the earth, that you can actually drop right in. And maintain a spine that is upright and engaged so that, your core is engaged but relaxed, so that the spine is holding you upright, but the rest of the body, to the degree that you can, is softens around that engaged spine. And just take a moment to receive the sensations your body is offering, whatever that might be. So the points of contact with the back of the body and the surface. Perhaps your morning has been busy, so you're noticing like a pulsing or a vibration or a tingling. So taking a moment to just whole body awareness, receptive attitude in the mind, whether it's pleasant or unpleasant, just simply receiving what the body is offering and seeing if you can soften around it, especially if it's unpleasant. Upping the curiosity, what is being noticed in your body now? And let's take a minute to expand awareness to include sound that might be in the room or even outside of the room, engaging hearing, making a soft mental note, hearing. And allowing sound to come and go in your background as it will, or perhaps there's a consistent sound. Let's bring awareness back inward to the body. And starting at the feet, we're going to move awareness up through the body and then end our practice with breath meditation or sound or other body sensation. But let's bring awareness to the feet. So the soles of the feet, the toes, the top of the feet, receptive to whatever sensations you're aware of or lack of sensation. Take a moment there. And moving awareness up to the lower leg now, including the ankle and just below the knee. So the calves and the shins, isolating this region of the body and just noticing what's there or not. Moving to the knees. And sweeping awareness up over the hips and thighs. And moving awareness to the torso. So the front and back of the body internally. And just receiving whatever sensations are making themselves known. It could be a point of contact. And moving awareness now up to the shoulders, upper arms, elbows, forearms, and hands. Isolating this region of the body, noticing what's there, softening to the degree that you can. And releasing and moving now up around the neck, the throat and the sides and the back of the neck. Sweeping awareness up over the back of the head, the top of the head, the sides of the head, including the ears. Coming down now to the face. So the forehead and the eyes, the nose, the cheeks and jaw, the mouth, lips and tongue, the chin, and softening to the degree that you can. And just for a moment, coming back to whole body awareness, and noticing whatever sensations are most prominent and letting them be. Whether something feels pleasant or unpleasant, it is of the nature to change. So whatever is showing up, is simply aware with kind attention, receptive. No need to make anything different. We can actually just put that aside. And for the remainder of the practice, let's find an anchor for the wandering mind. You've got lots of options. So you can use breath sensation anywhere in the body where it's most noticeable for you. So rise and fall of abdomen, chest, nostrils, or the overall movement of the body as you breathe in and out, anchoring your attention to those sensations. So it can be a more narrow focus or a wide focus. You could also take the palms of your hands and rest them on the top of the thighs, and the feeling of that point of connection could be your anchor. And if there is a consistent sound in the background, you could also use that. So go ahead and take a moment to just explore what's going to work for you for the remainder of the practice. And I would suggest to stick with that rather than switch it up. Noticing where your mind is. Thoughts will slip in and out quite a bit, not a problem. Simply making a soft mental note, thinking. Let your body soften, because there's always a subtle contraction with thought, almost always. The body soften and just simply return again. And again, noticing where the mind is. Allow the body to soften and return to your anchor. As we bring this meditation to a close, may we be peaceful and at ease. May our heart be soft and open. May we be safe and protected, and our bodies healthy and strong. And may the merit of our practice be for the benefit of all beings. And if your eyes were closed or if they were open and gaze downward, taking a moment to just reconnect with the room you're in, maybe do a little bit of a stretch. And so welcome back. And we do have a couple minutes for any questions or comments that anybody wants to make. And I also want to just, as a reminder, share my screen for just a minute. So as a reminder, if you go to point32health.org/the-hunger-habit, you can rewatch Dr. Brewer's segment that he did. And also, some of you may already be participating in Kel Juilliard's workshops on Wednesdays in April. And the setup for these is you could attend all 4 live while Kel is doing them live. You could do 1 or 2 live, and the others you can go back and view. So all the information is on the website here. And Kel's a really wonderful teacher. Some of you may know him from doing these morning practices, and he's just fabulous. I can't say enough about him. So I would just encourage you to check that out. And if anybody has checked it out, yeah, let us know. Just drop a line in the well, you could email us or drop a line in the chat now. But we have a couple minutes for questions or comments, and of course sharing anything that anybody has come across, a book or a podcast or an app that they really like. You can use the chat to share. And yeah, so I'll give it a minute or so. Missed last night, looking forward to the recording. The first session was great. Oh, good, Tammy. Yeah, no surprise. I mean, I think Kel is basically unpacking the wisdom in Judd's book and making it practical so there can be easy application to daily life, right? So it's great. The an app that's coming to me is Healthy Minds. So I would say it's out of the University of Wisconsin, Richie Davidson. That's a really good app and it's free. So Healthy Minds is worth checking out. Oh, first time with the morning meditation. Laura, welcome. So nice to have you. Yeah, so we've had a kind of a core group for the past 4 years, and really happy to welcome those of you that are new. And feel free to invite a buddy because you don't have to be a member of Point 32 Health, Tufts Health Plan, Harvard Pilgrim. These sessions are open and available to anybody, so feel free to share with friends, family. Um, and the practices are usually 12 to this morning was a little bit longer, maybe 14 minutes or so. Um, but folks can join for the practice and then hop off. Uh, yeah, great. Anybody else, anything that you would like to share? All right. Um, so I think we can call it. Thank you all for joining this morning. It is really a pleasure. And this is one of my favorite things to do. So thanks for joining me. And uh, we'll see you all next week on Tuesday. And have a wonderful and safe weekend. Bye.